Hello, hello. I wanted to give yet another update on my Wonderland 222 planner and how it's working out for me. So if you are curious as to my update, then stick around. Hey y'all, so yes, I wanted to give another update. So my last one was a bit bleak, I'm not gonna lie. I was moderately frustrated because I was really struggling with not being able to use some of my favorite gel pens because they're just taking way too long to dry in the Wonderland 222. I got lots of DMs and I got lots of comments about what people are using, and y'all, I am so grateful for you guys. I mean, seriously, you really kind of came through and gave me a bunch of suggestions, and I'm just so thankful for all of y'all and all of the suggestions that you gave me, because like I mentioned before, I do really enjoy the Wonderland 222. I just not been a huge fan of the new Tomoe River paper, and most of that is because, again, I am a gel pen user, a gel pen lover, and a lot of my gel pens were just not jiving with it. So I'm here to show you what my solution has been in a few different avenues. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna just go ahead and go into my pen pouch that I carry for this planner. And let's just talk about that pen pouch for a quick second, because look how cute they are together. This is my Lindoc. I wanna say that I shared this in one of my favorite things 2020 video. Absolutely love it. But anywho, okay, so we're gonna talk about the pens that I am now using that are working pretty nicely in my Wonderland 222. So one of the pens is in the family of the Zebra Sarasa, and this is the clip, and this is in the vintage colors. This pen is not really considered a gel pen, I don't believe, but let's just go ahead and flip to the back where I have my like pen test type things, and we'll zoom in so y'all can see it better. Okay. So this is me like going through and trying all sorts of different pens, and these were the pens when I first got them, and I wrote this out. I gave them just a few seconds and I did actually swipe each and every one of them, and really nothing came up. Okay, so we're gonna just go ahead and pick a color, and we're gonna do it again so that y'all can see firsthand how these work. And you know, again, I have to say, I'm really thankful, you know, to those of you that sent me a message to tell me the stuff that you were using and how well it's working, so that I can continue using this book and not, you know, freaking out that nothing that I have works. So if you kind of look at it, you can see that I only really gave it a few seconds and it is already dry. So, and I'm looking at it very critically here, really barely anything at all, and I don't think, and we can actually try this as well, I don't think that if I wrote and like didn't give it a long time to dry, I don't think that it will transfer to the other page. But let's see. Let's just close it like I normally would after writing, and then we'll open it back up and see what it did. I don't know what it's gonna do, but we'll see. So it might have like a teeny dot. You can see it. But I mean, I literally wrote it and closed it, which I don't usually do anyway. So if I just gave it a few more seconds, I don't think it would have done that at all. Another thing that people recommended, so I had already been using blotting paper, as you can see. I've been using that already, but I really wasn't finding that the blotting paper was helping me a whole ton. And so what I got from Jet Pens was this little blotting block, and you can see I've been using it there. Now, I don't know if it's just because of the pressure points and how when you physically do this, it sort of hits those ink marks a little bit better, but I will tell you that it has worked really nicely. And so that is sort of a, if you still want to use your gel pen, this one's not the gel pen, it's still the Sarasa clip, you could just kind of go through it with a few strokes, and yeah, it's not going to transfer, so you're good there. Let's grab the gel pen and actually try the block with the gel pen. So Sharpie S gel, and then basically just kind of go over the block. And I mean, I just literally, I go from numerous directions just to make sure that I've gotten it. And when I do it that way, then I can still use my Sharpie S gel, or even my, I'm trying to think, I have some that are even more liquidy, like these Sarasas. Like this one is very liquidy, and you can still use it if you use this block. So there you go. So that has been my solution, is if I still want to use my gel pens, if I kind of have this thing with me, it is kind of bulky and it is a bit of a pain, I'm not gonna lie, but it is a way to still be able to use those gel pens if it's something I really want to use on the new Tomoe River paper. But to be honest, I have really been liking, these Sarasa clips in these vintage colors. Now, the other pen that I have been using that works really well, and I have multiple colors of this, but I currently only have these two in front of me. But these are, and I got these from Office Depot one day on like a depressive day, and I needed retail therapy. I happened to go to Office Depot because these TUL pens are one of my favorite pens. I've shown like these ones a lot in the white, and I do use these quite a bit, but these ones happen to be there, and these ones are metallic toned. And so I will show y'all that, and they're just like really cool colors. And I don't know why that one's kind of skipping a little bit for some reason. It's probably just the angle that I'm writing. They're both doing it. Well, make me a liar. Let's try it in another spot and not at the bottom. There. I don't know why they did that at the bottom, but here you go. And so they came in multiple colors, like blue and purple and this sort of magenta type color. And it's gonna be really hard for y'all to see it. Well, hang on, maybe if I do this, you might be able to see it better. Like, am I even in frame while I'm yakking along writing? Okay. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see it, but we'll try. Oh yeah, you could kind of see the sheen like right there without me even bringing it super close to the camera. So they have this like metallic-y tone to them. And I did find like these ones, if I just let sit for a really short period of time on their own without doing anything, they dry like completely by themselves. So the ink does sort of just, I don't know, it seems like it kind of melts into the paper, but you can see even with like the spot that I did that there's no smudging. So that's another pen that I have been using inside as well that is working without smudging. Again, they just call them the TUL, and I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, metallic line. It does come in a 4-pack, and I want to say they were like $6.99 at Office Depot for a 4-pack, and if you happen to have a coupon, you can use that as well. And then these ones I purchased through Amazon, and I can put that link down below. If I do happen to find these ones on Amazon, I'll put them on there, but generally if I find these on Amazon, they're going to be overpriced, because what it's going to be is somebody that went to Office Depot and relisted them on Amazon and is trying to make a profit. So generally the pricing's not going to be nearly as good as if you just order it from Office Depot directly, or if you have a local Office Depot that you can go to. These were purchased actually quite some time ago. I would say, goodness, probably close to a year ago, and I literally just had them sitting in one of my pouches and I hadn't used them, and then I thought, you know what, let me just try it and see if they work. And they did. So I was excited about that. But yeah, so I will post the link for these ones through Amazon, and they come in all of these colors, which are a pretty decent array, like a black, a sort of goldish color, a burgundy, a dark purple, and a gray. So a pretty decent variety of different colors to be able to use. And I am just happy that I've found something that is working in my Wonderland without worrying too much about needing to wait for a super long time because of smudging. Again, you can use the block for your gel pens if you absolutely refuse to change your pens. It's just, this isn't super convenient for me to carry around. So originally I was just going to use like one color in this book, and I wasn't. I was just going to go with black, and I wasn't going to do anything else, but that's gone out the window and I just don't care anymore. So, yeah, so that's that. Also the Energel Clena, this one works fairly well because it's a fairly fine tipped kind of needlepoint pen, and I really gave this one a super crappy review when I first got it, and in a Jet Pens haul. I can't get the needlepoint to come out. there it is. But it actually is a pretty decent pen. The more I used it, the more I liked it. This one does work halfway decent without smudging as well, and it's just a straight black. But I do find like in some of the strokes, like where I end a letter, that it will pull just a little bit and that would smear. So again, the block helps with that as well. So those are just some options. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, but that is just sort of like my quick update as far as what pens that I am using now that are working in my Wonderland 222. I will kind of go through on another video going through my actual Wonderland and talking about how I'm using it and so on and so forth. I'm trying to keep some of my videos down a little bit lower just so that not all of them are massively chatty. But I will see y'all in the next video. Like and subscribe and comment down below what pens are you using in your Wonderland 222. And thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!